maybe today to an extent.
What's up, YouTube? Flash Speaks back, another video.
So despite the fact
Sixers just busted Washington Wizards wide open, bust they behind. Knew that was going to happen. Of course, I expect a sweep. Washington Wizards might be able to win the fourth game. That second game in Washington, maybe, because Sixers by then be up 3-0, probably take the gas off a little bit, but that series is a wrap. I'm not worried about them. What's been going on the last couple weeks, the Kwame Brown, Steven Jackson, Matt Barnes situation, I haven't commented on it, except I put out like a little 8-minute video on it a couple days ago. If you caught it, you caught it. I didn't go in on the story because to me, it's a bunch of tomfoolery. I don't have time for tomfoolery. If those guys were going at it about each other's games, I'm cool with that. But what they were doing, that stuff is like little gossipy girl stuff. I'm not into that. You know what I mean? Talking about my personal situations with women and all that kind of stuff. I don't even care about that. I know some of y'all into that. I don't care about stuff like that, man. Like, we're men. Men, once another man go into his house, close the door, whatever, I don't care about nothing that's going on in nobody's house. I don't care about nothing going on with nobody's relationship. You know, I don't care about Kwame and Kim Kardashian or when Nas was with Kellis I just don't care about that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I know some of y'all might. I can't provide any material on that because, like I said, I don't care about that, man. I just didn't come up in an era where that was like our thing. You know, gossipy, rumory, you know, who did what. You know, as far as like who's a tough guy and all that, I'm a look at it based on what I see you do in the game and on the court. I've seen Steven Jackson put his whole career on the line in the Palace by being loyal to Ron Artest and his teammates. I saw him do that. I didn't see Kwame Brown do something like that in the game, because really what matters is that you're willing to risk your career. Other than that, I mean, whatever, you know. But I don't really even care who tough and who not. That shouldn't be impressing us. Anyway, NBA playoffs. Good game so far. I love NBA playoff basketball. And I'm not a fan really of regular season basketball like that, because everybody's doing pick and rolls, swinging the ball around, 5-out, 3-pointers. Not my kind of basketball. I like this kind of basketball. And the teams that set it off right was Miami and Milwaukee. That was a damn good game. And that series is probably one of the hardest to really predict. You figure Milwaukee should win, but they should have last year, and they didn't. You know, Miami got away, man. They have some gritty vets on that team. They got Jimmy Butler, as we know. But don't forget about those additions. Trevor Ariza, that was a good addition. Andre Iguodala. You know, those guys, man, they've been there and done that. Iggy got them a couple titles. You know what I mean? Those type of guys, man, they help you out. And then they have a pretty good bench. You got Dragic, I think, coming off the bench. You know, Duncan Robinson, those type of guys. And then Milwaukee, man, like, I see them a little different than some people see them. You know, people look at Giannis' limits as being like the thing that can hinder the team. And that's true to a certain extent, but as I'm watching throughout the game, they just don't make good decisions. Like, you got Duncan Robinson on Chris Middleton. Every time Duncan is on him, Chris Middleton's supposed to attack, right? The main thing to me that Giannis needs to really perfect in this game isn't really the jump shot. Y'all dudes, these jump shots, no. What he needs to do is become a perfect low post player. So, like, when they build that wall, okay, go down in the post, dump it into him. That wall be ineffective. If he just developed like a great low post game, a little fadeaway, all those types of things, the ball will be unstoppable in the playoffs, because in the playoffs, that game slows down and you have to really execute. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens with that. I'm still picking Milwaukee in that, but I would not be surprised if Miami wins that. You know, what we got? Dallas and the Clippers. I don't know what's up with the Clippers. Clippers were my pick to come out of the West. I don't know what's up with them boys, man. I guess I'm still gonna hang in there and think they're gonna beat Dallas. Dallas should not beat them. I don't like Dallas. I like Luka Doncic. I like Michael Finney-Smith. I like Josh Richardson. I like those type of gritty players, man. Them dudes that like get down, got that dog in them. I like those type of players. You know, but they got too many dudes like Porzingis. I do not like Porzingis. And I'm one of the few Sixers fans that did not want Porzingis during the Okafor draft. That year, I wanted Devin Booker. People wasn't up on that. You know, I do not like Porzingis, man. I can't stand a dude that's 7'2" that has no paint presence. He can't play in the paint. If you 7'2", 7'4", and all this other stuff, I can't dump the ball into you for easy, consistent points on a regular basis. No, I don't like no perimeter playing big ball like that, man. I don't like Porzingis, all right? So I'm still hanging there with the Clippers, but they let Luka do that to him. I wouldn't be surprised they lose that either. You know? Now, the one series I've been picked, Denver versus Portland. Listen to me. What happened right there, I've been called that. Portland's going to beat Denver. They're going to beat Denver, trust me. And the dude y'all think is the best player in that series, you're wrong. The best player in that series is not Jokic. The best player in that series is Dame Lillard, trust me. You're going to see when those games get real tight in the end, when you have to really execute, you're going to see who's the best player in that. And it's not your big little point guard center. No, it's going to be Dame Lillard. Yeah, Denver's not going to win that. They're going to go home. Okay, you can blame it on not having Jamal Murray or whatever. Who cares? You know what I mean? They're going to lose. Who am I missing? As for today's games, the Lakers, the other game in Phoenix, that's going to be a tough one. Phoenix matches up very well with them. But I'm not going to pick the Lakers to lose because, I don't know, I think it's a little too early for that. LeBron oftentimes in the playoffs, he'll give up week 1, game 1, game 2. The only difference is I don't know if LeBron has the same ability that he had, back in his Cleveland days where he could lose the first game of the playoffs and come back, roaring back and all that kind of stuff, give you that 50-point John and all that. I don't know if LeBron can do that kind of stuff anymore. We're going to see. We definitely need Anthony Davis to play better than he did. He was abysmal, right? But Phoenix is a team. Now what you got to look out for, too, is Chris Paul's injury. I don't know, man. I don't know about Chris Paul's injury right there. That right there is that's a problem. All right, so what we got right now? I actually got the Lakers going down 0-2, but I got them winning back when they get home in LA, and then the rest of it, I think they're gonna find a way to win 2 more games after that. You know what I mean? They'll probably end up taking 1 from Portland eventually. 1 from Phoenix eventually. You know what I mean? Portland, Denver, I got Portland in 6. Portland in 6, man. I just think Portland matches up well, and I think the best player is Dame, not Jokic, not y'all boy Jokic. Sixers are going to probably finish Washington in 5. Yeah, I got that happening. And, the other team, Memphis versus Utah. Utah take care of Memphis, but Utah, they're going to exit early too. Whoever they is in the second round they play, I don't like Utah at all. So, Yeah, that's pretty much it for me, man. To next Sixers game, when we play, I believe on Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm not sure. Sixers gonna take care of business, man. Go Sixers.